Fambulem ona kushe en kabo. This na I.B Blog Online TV. Your name na Ruth S Kamara. This na health concern. Today's topic na about hepatitis. I get inside the studio with me health professional we go can help dive deep into this topic and for make me and you go understand about this virus. The sponsors them of this program na AfriCell. The Alagba network na salon with 65 loans you will browse tirelessly and also join in the conversation. Grafting spring water, the natural refreshment. So let me go straight to the program. Hello sir, your name and your profession?
My name is Mr. Hassan Mola Kamara, Public Health Superintendent.
Okay.
Attached na Sierra Leone China Friendship Hospital.
Alright. Okay, so hepatitis virus. What is this hepatitis virus?
Well, first of all, when we talk about hepatitis, be it A, B, C, the main focus na the liver.
Wow.
One are the inflammation of the liver.
Okay.
But because of the time, we only discuss about hepatitis A virus.
Okay.
That is HAV, hepatitis A virus.
Okay.
When we talk about hepatitis A virus, now a highly contagious liver infection.
Wow.
That is, we get them through oral vehicle routes, spread by direct contact or contaminated food and water.
Wow. So, what are the signs and symptoms of this virus here? So,
Well, we get severe and we get mild. Where somebody they experience hepatitis, first of all, they experience fever. Even though if I move them outside, the fetus person gets fever, not just malaria or typhoid.
Exactly.
If they get fatigue, what is about fatigue? Tired. Somebody look tired, on a fatigue.
Okay.
So we get abdominal pain. When they say abdominal pain, the belly, bottom belly, because if I'm don't not just use some dragons the way they don't understand.
Exactly.
When we say belly hurts, then one of the symptoms the one and day. They also sometimes where it become chronic, it get yellow eyes, what they call jaundice.
Jaundice.
Yes.
Okay. So, Fambul them, una the hear from your doctor, say where you hear the yellow pass mark. Jaundice malaria can also lead to hepatitis A virus. So this sick na transmittable disease they transfer, and how it they transfer like from man or animal. How it they transfer? How one way will get in contact with this virus?
Okay. First of all, I'll be really one completes most of the signs them because the one that just I like just feel. Sometimes they get anoxia. When you say anoxia, like when they feel for vomit. Yes, they feel for vomit. Sometimes they even vomit. Yes. If they vomit, if they get diarrhea, if they get fever, diarrhea like when somebody they get frequent stool.
Okay.
Understand? So if you talk about how this sickness they transfer the virus, how it transfer? First of all, it transfer through contaminated food.
Okay.
Yes. Now that we call them routes of transmission. Vehicle oral routes. Now by mouth.
Wow.
In case you touch the surface where the virus they put it in your mouth, it get the virus.
Okay.
Understand? Direct personal body contact. Somebody will get the virus. It sweat. No say that person open. You contact with that person they get the virus as well. In case it travel endemic area, what we say endemic area, so where they find hepatitis patient them. Like we get endemic area for malaria. So we not say always malaria. Because of that area there. If you travel to that place there, the tendency forget the sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what are some of the risk factors of this virus here? So
The risk factors, like one of the one where I just mentioned, where it travel to endemic area and risk factors down there. Yeah.
Okay.
Poor sanitation.
Wow.
You find any way you dey live. Sanitation, very important. Let be neat and decent, clean.
Okay.
Environment, sorry, find yourself sanitation very important. The water where they drink now, always make sure say it pure. Because go drink water will be say it contaminated.
Absolutely.
Understand? And all the risk factors the one and the close personal contact with the person. For example, you don't say this person here, they get the virus, when hepatitis A, be it A, B, C, or whatever. You don't say get them. Close contact with that person there. Now risk factors. Because don't know say this person here, you get the sick. Also, sharing of needles, blade, somebody will get the virus. You use a comb or razor blade. Maybe a piercing self, a wound. That blood stick there, then that needle there or that blade there, you use them. Tendency for one back. It get the virus as well. That's not all the risk factors one in there.
Okay. Well, when you say this sickness
also risks the sexual intercourse.
Wow.
Where either the woman get them or the man get them. Now get sex. Unprotected sex. You know, use condom. And also someone like say, I don't want sex so. And someone ever say, baby, you know, say me I like flesh to flesh, yeah? So that all another one of the risk factors are one in there.
Okay. Wow. Well, Fambude, we don't hear from what doctors say. Let we be careful with your partner then. No matter how you like your partner, as long as you don't begin keep here, that let we abstain from unprotected sex. Let we learn for use condom, let we avoid overcrowded areas then. So if you want to join in the conversation, send your message on 088237223, 088237223 as we day live inside the studio. So the diagnosis then, what do you get to say about that?
Diagnosis.
Yes.
1. History collection. History collection of the patient sample. Because any diagnosed patients by looking of the patient, even though sometimes when the chronic signs are on the show, because when they say the jaundice eyes, that yellowish of the eyes, they don't say this person, but they would just say because of the eye, the other yellow, so this person here again. No, history collection sample. From there, physical examination of the patients. Yes, because sometimes not say the liver. A young work for scatter the medicine away they take. That liver there, if you don't become infected, my dear, the medicine they take come. That's why they go in the system. If you go in the system, they find some patient they belly they big.
Yeah.
Yes, the belly big because of the liver. It don't damage. Yes. So that only they able to diagnose the patient. Also blood test. They do your blood sample, HbSAg. It go to them. If this patient you get hepatitis or you not get them. Also, it will do LFT. That we would say LFT, liver function test. For know the parameter, either this patient need the medicine or not need the medicine. So that if you put on advices, food for it, what not for it, what if avoid, that may do the LFT, liver function test. For know the parameter, how the stage, how this liver don't become infected. If you need medicine, you don't say you need medicine. But then they just give patient medication, not do the parameter, either you need medicine or not need them.
Wow. Well, so you can see some people then they're fresh. Then sometimes they can get all these signs, joint pain, these nausea and all them things, and but still then they afraid for go hospital. Some man go say, me, I never go hospital, let them not go tell me, say I get sick where I not get. So what do you get to say about that day?
Well, that is the worst mistake where Ufamura can normally make. Yes. That's what they facing. Sometimes the privileged conversation with patients them, where as we call them clients. Sometimes we advise them. It don't mean say where you go to hospital, even though yes, people understand because out of experience, because of the facilities that we find ourselves. At times, some tests they disappoint patients. They will just say, get this sick, we got aside. They say, no, get some. That's one of the factors they open in the fear. But to be honest, it's necessarily go to hospital for go to routine test.
Okay.
Because when you go to hospital go do routine test, it will guide you. Understand? If they guide you say, For example, you go to hospital, you go to test, and then say a sugar level, then you go up small. Then the test say if you limit anything we get sugar content, be it with apple, banana, even though not anything can get diabetes. You understand?
Yes.
We get a pancreas where they produce insulin. That pancreas if it damage, so that way will produce insulin again. Like, but that now risk factors. Sugar now down. But if you go to hospital, it will guide you. Yes. But me, I'd advise me family them. Do ya? No, we go to hospital every either 6 months or 3 months routine test, just basic. Yeah. At least it will guide you, because sometimes once you get this hepatitis, they get no sign and symptoms. They show at all. They don't show at all, except we go to hospital, then we'll test for you, then the test say you get them. But if you wait till the sick or the virus now overcome the liver, I'm afraid if you don't take time, you lost your life.
Wow.
But if you go to hospital, you go do test investigation, the final say, your liver, don't they come small. They goes, hey, mister, no eat fatty food.
Okay.
No eat meat, red one. No eat oily food. And I will guide you. No eat milk, because milk are fatty food. Oil, palm oil, avoid them. It will guide you. Sometimes say no need for take medications. If that's just that early stage, you will control and so. But if you don't do test, you don't go for go checkup. You say, because if I go this now, they will tell me say I get mpox. If I go this now, they will tell me say I get hepatitis this. If I go this now, they will tell me say I get HIV. So that fairness day, do you have my advice for them? Where would we go? Just that, go any hospital who will not say we trust. Okay. Not say don't go to hospital them. Oh, now that hospital them. When we say we go there, either I get malaria or typhoid, or say you get malaria or typhoid. Because then our money finding. Then take us away and say you get malaria or typhoid, then flush them and you get money. But when you go any hospital, we don't say this is a health facility, one a government or private. Yes. Then not a private one they talk about to. Then one who will not say we believe.
Yes.
When you go there, you say, I just can do general checkup. I don't say yes because of the financial status, the economical status, who find himself, because somebody will go say, go do test 500,000. But yeah, that money that go back to us as well. Yes. But if fine, at least no will do medical checkup. We'll guide way and we've picking them and we help them.
So what do you get for saying about some partners go there, then go don't know say this sick here, so I don't get them. But no will tell him no partner the other party, but rather then go still they do that same unprotected sex day.
Yes, you are right. Because this is what it talks so. Sorry, even the time where I will cannot, we get HIV departments. Sorry. Yeah. Some partners them sometimes when they come for investigation or when they admit to hospital, because a normal routine we can do RVS, HIV for do the test. Sometimes some patients they cannot say if you get the virus or the HIV or hepatitis now, because now just general discussion now.
Yeah.
If you ask consent, because we get ethics in medical. For example, you are a patient. If I can't give medication, you tell me say no, mister, I need to take this medication now. I'm only for force you. You get rights for reject and for accept.
Wow.
I'm only for force you. But sometimes I need for discuss with you why you need this medicine. If I convince you, take us in this is what you tell me is true. They take them. But if you say what I tell you will not make sense to you, they reject them. But if I force you for take that medicine day, something wrong, then hold me responsible because I don't force you for take medication. Let me come to the point. Some partners they're so wicked.
So too.
If they get a virus, and partner no. Because if possible, the man gets them, the man not get them. Don't be surprised. Why it happen so? That the God know. Sometimes the man they get and the man they get them. You understand? But it's advisable The two partners them for know the status.
Yes.
If you the man, you know say get the virus, talk to you, encourage your partner. Baby, you know me woman. I go do medical checkup. I'm not okay. But before I fall down for risk in life or picking them, if finally go do medical checkup. If you don't get sick now, it prevents. If one make sex 7 minutes too, are well protective. I use protective means. But some of them just like I say, if I don't get sick care, this woman here, you don't get it will left me.
So true.
I lie?
So true.
It will say this man, it will left me because I don't get the sick.
So true.
But if you let that woman, you know about like that, it's because, for example, if you can die, the woman die. Let the sick of the picture now.
Nobody.
So if you don't get her already, maybe you know wish forget her because nobody know the wish forget sick. But if you get them either by mistake or other means, understand? So you don't get them, it's advisable for a partner. Let you do the test. If you get the sick now, you not alter the treatment. If you don't get her AIDS, you need to prevent. Take some preventive measures.
Okay. So this sick here, so that means that if one gets then he eats with spoon and hose. Where he say, okay, well, this person just don't eat though, then himself can't eat with her automatically. You don't get her.
It's saliva.
Hey, this here though.
Yeah, in fact, safe. Just as the country say very safe. But nothing that will get them personal properties them. Spoon, let's say for share. A spoon, I won't forget them. Just that's what they want to cook.
Yes, so. Okay, Papa.
So I tell you what's the first step. Instead of they see the place when the way they WhatsApp, even the per mind, then they come out fine.
So true.
So that now go no more the airport. But advisable, also we don't eat. That's when they wash them very well. Soap and water, clean water. Not water no more. Because if you go use water on contaminated water, so tell me, it makes sense? It make any difference?
It not make any difference. So what about them one day now when I insist you be deep so when they come, so man like drink clean water. Whose advice will you get for the one in there as well?
Well, if in the drink water, we know to grafting, the other bottle water them, a finally boil water if you drink it. Purification of water.
Okay.
Because the source of the water, I mean, just say contaminated food and water. How do you get to this virus here, this hepatitis? Contaminated food and water. You get a microscope where they will detect if there's any virus or something in the water. So the best way, boil water, purify them. Or if you get money, avoid the packet water that are away, not pure. For that, the safer side.
That's all. So, what are some of the treatments of this hepatitis virus?
The treatments of this virus. One, supportive care.
Okay.
It will support the patient.
Okay.
Be it financial now, economical means now.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
We also, we don't know this patient here, he got the virus already. There is some drugs, antiviral drugs.
Okay.
Either essential forth, lamivudine. Understand? Then it depends the way doctor will recommend for you. You can use them.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So also, vaccination. They take vaccine.
Some people think they're against vaccine. Some people think say
No, vaccine.
Allergic to some.
No, vaccine is fine because we take the vaccine, the tendency, you know, they get the virus again.
Okay.
Even though, at times, the vaccine they protect you, they prevent you from having the disease. For example, like this mpox.
Okay.
You are talking about mpox. This mpox are some vaccine the way they come, a trial. We call them trial.
Okay.
You don't mean say 100% sure, but a trial. I mean, just say, if you take this vaccine here, it's not only the outbreak so. And just say, don't just say, take the vaccine here so, for somebody to get mpox, because you take the vaccine, we don't say, all side the eat rash or body rash don't come up for that. You go, organ, or because of the ticker say, you get the vaccine. No. You still have to prevent. You have to protect yourself.
Okay.
But the vaccine is fine. Because I mean, if you not say, pick on the money, what's vaccine they get? BCG. They get vaccine because immune system very low. Some people are patient, some people they come around, they get them. But became the vaccine resistant now, and they get that virus again.
Okay. Well, one go ask say, what's at the cost of this vaccine here? So, now free or almost they go pay?
Well,
Because I know man we can't show money business. Forget, we not the jokes on that side. We not get joke for money business.
well, I know we say free. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
It might be free to certain setup. Some
Okay.
certain offices them, they get provision for the staff them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They make provision for all the staff there. They all they go take vaccine.
Okay.
So that na free also.
Na free.
But for me and you too, general people that will be say, fortunate for them vaccine and they you have to pay.
Wow.
You have to pay for the vaccine. But not just they take the vaccine, wait and not do the medical
Test.
checkup. So for me brother and my sister where they say, no they go do test. So how do they go give vaccine? Where you not do test now? If possible.
Not
So the
possible
best
at all.
thing, if you want to take vaccine, you go to hospital, you go do the test. If the fellow say, you don't get hepatitis, you dey ask, say, I want to take the vaccine. Any health facility, then give the vaccine there.
Okay.
Then give the dose, you get a period of time. When they expire in the system, you will take them back.
Okay. Pambo then, don't forget say we still there inside the studio and we topic of this discussion hepatitis virus. So feel free for join in the conversation and send you text messages them. So let me take few text messages the way they don't carry inside. This one they say, this na Adama from Waterloo. They say this na me first and this for get an understanding about this virus here so. Then this other one they say, Tabo for Kamayama. They say, how one go able contact this disease here so. I think so this one just come enjoying.
Okay.
And this other one they come up from Grafton in Albert. Albert they say, Doc, how for contact you now? In case if I go on for go take this virus, the injection for prevent myself. And this injection, the virus treatment, is there for picking, it get age limit. Well, Doc, now all the messages this way don't kind of
So let's start the first one. Okay, the second one, the first one say, now the first thing we get understanding.
Yes.
So the second one say, how possible they get them? Also, first of all, we don't discuss them, even though inlet for calm. We don't get them from vocal oral roots, from the mouth. Understand, eh?
Yes.
They get them from what? Contaminated food and water. Not so.
Yes.
We also get them from closely body contact with the person who get the virus already.
Okay.
They get them there.
Yes.
So the next question say what thing?
If the vaccine gets age limit.
The vaccine, you know the age limit. Everybody gets. But when they get young baby on a month today.
Wow. Me na me
First
in
vaccine,
this.
when they get BCG. First one, they get picky
Okay,
today. So what about you now? Oh, men don't eat it. So age limit is already.
So that BCG where then they give picking and
First
they
one.
cover all.
They cover
the-
because the vaccine are all day by stages. They all get different, get polio, get this, all. But BCG, the hepatitis, in get same vaccine they give when the born picking.
Okay. So what are some of the complications then of this hepatitis virus?
Okay. One, you get liver failure. And that just say the liver will become an inflammation. So when something not damaged, then they perform. Not so?
Yes.
So a liver failure. Then one of the complications them where they get relapses. The patients they relapse, they weak, we don't get the virus. Understand, eh? The other complication, hepatitis. When you say hepatitis, and inflammation of the liver, be it A, B, C, all. And the complications of the hepatitis, you get chronic liver diseases. Chronic liver diseases. And the complication of one you really get, so suppose you get hepatitis.
Wow. This is a fearful sickle. That
It
means say,
is the bad past HIV, in fact.
wow. That means say people in for avoid places like they are patch at the mall because you never
Crowding
can tell.
places.
Outside, you go get.
The one they go watch them cinema. Some will make sweat. Some cinema they don't get AC, they don't get fan. And they rub skin. Some man they pull you close.
So too.
Allah
So what
Akbar.
if somebody use hand sanitizer where it visits all them places then they?
Well, hand sanitizer, not so 100% sure. Yeah? Even though yes, but not 100% sure they prevent you from getting the virus.
Okay.
Yeah?
So
So the best way for avoid any crowding places.
So what about one go say when you don't come and watch football, so I just they put me the toilet of the salt and was fine.
Fine.
For kill the virus.
Fine.
So that one they ain't good.
Then better.
Ain't better.
Yes.
Wow. Well, me I dey afraid this sickness here, so trust me, I don't tell you like because this one when you don't enlighten me so when they inside the studio with you say some crowded places them. People them if I not see me some certain area.
Let them blame you.
Let them not blame me because everybody need to take preventive cautions right now. So what are the best prevention way one would take?
One, vaccination. Very, very paramount. Vaccination. First, vaccination. Two, good hygiene.
Okay.
Good hygiene. Take good care of yourself. Water where they drink. The fruits where they eat. Some man they would go to market buy konkuba. Where you take cab, they was some fruits. Where you take cab na imot. No say them pass am. No say we on church. Always vegetable. Anything so far, you have to wash them fine. If wash them, better for you. Understand?
Okay. Yes, though.
Save food and water. Not to outside for it. Sometimes they also buy the food. The sister, if you go there, appetite they lost for you first.
I got no more there.
And they don't be full. If you see some sign and some people are for me, when they make food, if you see how in appearance they first, you have to point.
Wow.
Save food and water. Understand?
Yes, please.
You avoid close personal people that will get the sick. You have to avoid them. For contact them, you have to avoid them.
Wow. What if you're not in the same environment, the same house, now they live under one roof? How one way before avoid them people in there?
It's simple. Not the same main one in the door. Even at the same compound a day. Where sit down there, I sit down here. If you can't sit on the chair, one go sit down there, I will pray. Or I use sanitizer, I will pray clean. It will happen. I say, just for my safety.
Wow. So man will feel offended. What
dear,
about the stigmatization?
My dear, if you say look to people, what they say, or what they talk about you, it's not easy for you. Save your life first. Even with the medical people first. When we get Ebola outbreak, what do go the training, the workshop? His life first, they save. Before you think about other person, before you think about patient. So I don't want to say because of the correlation between me and you two or the relationship. So I never protect myself. No. If I say if I don't so if it's okay, it's okay. But if I suspect say this is some certain symptoms them who are not okay. For example, like where the sickness become chronic. In the show, in the eye, it is show. The eyes, all the yellow, what they call jaundice. The belly, the big, abdominal pain. Understand, eh? The way I they say, even if you put them some puffing, you know, I want to say this man is not okay. So I don't go serious on side, or you go serious on night, I don't wait that go serious like that. No. Okay. If I don't want to say I feel embarrassed at the patient, if you come around, or if they don't see. Maybe if you see, you feel somehow. But the weight may not go on side, or alternative, I see the other side. Okay.
Well, Doc, thank you for joining me today. Fumble them. If you want to join in the conversation, send in your text messages to 088-237223. The sponsors them for this program now AfriCell and Grafting Spring Water. We still there and we talk about hepatitis virus. So, Doc, when one don't get this virus here, waiting at the food them wait them for eat.
Now, you don't want hospital. You don't diagnose you say you got hepatitis. Now, just general now. What's the hepatitis? A now, B, O, C now. But the matter for that, they go for the liver, right? They say you get hepatitis. Then they just say you need to avoid fatty food, oily food, even paracetamol. You need to avoid that. The final say some people just say, man, I need to take paracetamol.
Yes, yeah,
You get acetaminophen, yes. You just say, I need to take up. Understand, eh? So, you have to avoid palm oil, butter,
wow,
milk, meat, that red one. So the best, fish.
Wow. So when you don't avoid all them food and they're waiting at the good food now, wait them for take away for help build the immune system. We go help fight the
It take
virus.
vegetables, fruits. It's good. It's okay. As I've said, if the liver self no chronicate, and then all the medicine will be measured. The antiviral, understand, essential fault, lamovidine, they take them. Let's don't make sure say your food, the way they eat, they control them.
Okay.
It's okay.
Wow. So Doc, the how will I say this? Is there any center for people like Lande, like where they reach at the worst stage, outside then they keep them? Any isolation center for them when they wouldn't contact the virus, the hepatitis virus?
Well, as for now, I don't know no center where governments don't assign or we don't make provision say this hospital or this ward mainly for hepatitis patient them. Understand, eh? Like who gets the TB patient them. We all know say like also.
Yes.
Then everyone knows say as they say they go take treatment like we not say get tuberculosis. Also, but for say hepatitis, we get any specific hospital or center where admit them. No. Just that if you go to hospital, then diagnose you say you get hepatitis, then they isolate you. Then they write some and they just say you get them. So all the staff them, when they give medication, then they use precautions. Then they use gloves. Any procedure they do for protect themselves. Even the patient relatives will always advise and say, anything so far we want to do for this patient, use gloves. Because if you don't use gloves, tendency, you might forget them.
Wow.
Because that urine, you know some patient that where they wet, they play with them, where you want water, you want see what time, they use in glove, in hands, their hands, tendency forget them. So they advise the patient relative and say, dear, we not say this is mama, this is papa, this is boy, this is man. But when you want to see what time, use gloves. Meaning, if you use gloves, for it protects you. Sometimes when the clothes say it get this so because psychologically, someone always tell and say you bother this get hepatitis. You understand, eh?
Yes.
It isolates itself. Therefore make that difference.
Yes.
But if you say no more, this not for your good. Because don't say in an hospital.
Yes.
Maybe I don't get sick, and don't say it's a sick person.
Yes.
Understand, eh? So this is time I don't even not get time. So if I answer about time, use gloves. And that way we can advise them. But we'll say we get any center or any hospital specifically for hepatitis. No. I don't know if government make a but I'm not aware of that yet.
All right. So what if this person gets belle, then he don't get the virus? This virus will affect the pikin, the unborn baby.
Child?
Yes.
No, well, except otherwise during delivery. Understand? Now make all patients get hepatitis, then they get medication them. But sometimes the pikin they only get them to delivery. If there's any PS, any blood itself, but other than that, the pikin they get them.
Wow.
Except otherwise, some pikin them they get them from the mama.
From the mama?
Yes.
As in through breastfeeding?
Yes, exactly. The so because that baby water, that breast milk, you get the virus.
Wow.
So now make, if they not say, this mama ya, it get the virus, then advance say, no so called the pikin.
Wow.
Yes.
So, waiting for we help not for spread this sick here because we don't know who that get this sick here. What's the advice we there for the community, elders them, religious and leaders them, and one-on-one self, what you get for the advice we get for give them?
Well, first of all, just that maybe if even I make this appeal to government, understand don't worry, but they don't go for do am because of they get the whole reason. Because they can say the cost of the venture. Because if you say, Lord, we do a random checkup, or Lord, we go center community to community, understand
Yes.
for do routine test, understand
Yes.
What you know say if a right project, people enjoy the day. Where the just that salon, if that project say the final project today, I dey tell you, on time just 5 or 10% they implement, all the rest are no go sell them. But it's advisable to be familiar. Do ya? Low we manage, low we squeeze, low we try.
Yes.
At least, low we will do medical checkup, especially this hepatitis. It's dangerous.
Okay.
A bad off. It they kill. We call them silent killer. It they kill it slowly. So there, to the community, the elders, if there's any way, the honorables, councillors, if no one turns safe, men just advocate for certain community routinely. If every 2 months or 3 months this community are, then make provision. Then can check everybody there. After 2 or 3 months back, then get about other community. At least Google knows the statistics. So that if we consider that higher risks, we will know which measure they put in place.
Exactly.
But if nobody don't care, the honorable learner do not care, the authorities do not care, the health workers do not care. Ebo, who's people on there? So there are the big everybody, any organization, NGO now, government now, private entity, when them come in our aids. At least men try for help, not we try for contain these diseases.
Okay, so your last question is that some man go don't go hospital, you don't say this, you don't get that. You know go can talk more. You know go can see him at all, you know go follow up again for go na the hospital for getting treatment right and for lay it limit the virus then at the system. So whose advice will you get for the one then day?
Well, and the worst mistake or decision I make. Because if you don't know say I get this sick or the virus, if you want to know say this sick is bad, let the person go Google. Google no more. Now they make everything simple. If you know the complications, the risk factors of this disease, and you go joke with yourself. What did you say? Get this virus here. And you go all out. And if you cost yourself, you still even house for go sell and go take medication. And you go sell and for go take medication. Because in life, it's very important.
So too.
The important pass that you have, the important pass that is TV we get that you host. So anybody who don't want hospital, they go do test for them. They find out say you get hepatitis A, B, or anyone now. Do ya take treatment? If you take treatment, it's fine for you, it's fine for the community as well.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was nice having you inside the studio with me. Thank you for where you can broaden the ideas then on how we forgot about this virus here and how we for abstain not forget this virus. So, Mr. Kamara, if one there for reaching and one for reach you, say, hey, lad, it is Dr. Bana, so and so how they feel. I go to reach you.
I get out my number.
Okay.
078 912526.
Okay.
078 912526.
Okay.
034 95 83 53. Anyone parental man day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So, guys, this now so I go bring can be cutting down. I want to say a very big thank you to me. Cameraman, the CEO of I.B Blog Online TV, and special thank you to Africell, the Alagba Network na Salon, Graft and Spring Water, refreshment where you go trust, nature's gift in every drop. So until next time I come your way again, new name, Ruth S Kamara. Tata.